Hi guys, welcome back to Just Be Kind Challenge. My name is Angela and today I'm going to be talking about know your value. And this topic is really emotional for me because it took a long time for me to know my value and what is actually to actually acknowledge that I have a value overall. And I guess one of the first things that I want to talk about is knowing your value when it comes to your professional life. And this was something that I had to learn hardcore because it's okay to work hard at your job, or to give that extra mile or that extra 10,000 miles, but it's not okay when you are getting disrespected in a job. Like, I feel like you are serving in a position, and it could be anything. Like, I was one time a security guard, and I worked in retail, and I worked in many different restaurants, and I work as many different things. And one thing that I didn't tolerate was that being disrespectful to me, because I will do anything for the company or whatever company that I'm working for. I used to be really out there for companies and all of these things, but when I understood that people were disrespecting me and all of these things, like, it didn't matter how much you paid me or how much money, when it's like in the balance, like when you have money and when you have values, like what really truly mattered the most for me will be values. Like, yes, money is really important, and yes, money like will help you on a lot of things, and you do need money for many things, but no, it's not more important than my values. So being able to actually stand by what I truly value in life, like loyalty, respect, has helped me understand my own value. Because if I know what I stand for, my values, then I know what I am valuable for. So that's one way to actually know your value. The other thing is in relationships. It's really it's hard to know your value and think, oh, I love him so much and he has cheated on me a couple times, but I'll stay with him. It's hard to say, wow, am I really going to be valued for how many times I've been cheated on, for example. And this is something that it took a long time for me to understand, because I used to believe that, oh no, you have to make it through every single difficulty in a relationship. And actually, in fact, you do have to make it work in every relationship, but it depends on what is it that you need to work on, right? So if you need to work on relationships, like communications and like all of these things, like communications or understanding the way the other person loves, then that's fine. But when it comes to working through cheating and all of these things, like, then you really need to say, do I value myself enough? Do I love myself enough to put myself through a roller coaster of emotions where I have to be insecure and become insecure, thinking, is he gonna cheat on me, or if he's not gonna cheat on me, or is he with another girl, or if he's not with another girl, like, or is he texting or is not texting? Like, this unemotional balance that you have because you do not know your value is like time consuming, and you will burn out. Because if you don't know your value, if you don't know what you stand for, if you don't know your true value of a woman or of a man, then it's not even worth going through that battle. Because it doesn't matter how much you know your value, if the other person doesn't know your value because you do not show your value, then the other person is not gonna value you. And now this sounds really weird because it might be a little bit confusing, but think about it. If you're willing to go through a relationship and that person has cheated on you, then you have disrespected yourself. right? And I'm not saying don't go through a relationship where somebody has cheated on you and you continue, because I've done it because I thought that I've loved them, and at that point I did. But what I'm saying is, like, knowing your value, that if you're not enough for that person, that's fine. Maybe that person wants something else, and if you're not that enough for that person, that's completely normal, but you need to know that you are enough for yourself. So being able to understand that in your own set, and being able to love yourself, being able to, you know, say, you know, I love myself this much and I'm not gonna be able to put myself to these lower standards, then that's when you actually know your value. Which battles are you gonna fight is the most important to know, because you can fight all the battles out there, but which ones are the most important for you? Which ones is not gonna devalue your personality, your human being, your dignity? So I think, you know, this is really, when it gets to come to getting to know your value, it has to do a lot with your self-love, has to do a lot with and not even self-love, because sometimes, like, you know, like, you might be thinking, oh, but I don't love myself and I need to forgive myself and all of these things, and that's fine, but at least understanding that you are in this world for something higher and better. And if you're not happy with that thing, if it makes you, you know, if it makes you sad or in this emotional roller coaster, then it's not worth it, because you're devaluing yourself, you're putting yourself in a lower vibration. So it's not worth it if you are truly wanting to continue moving forward, but if you don't know your value, then it's gonna be hard to keep moving forward. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, or if you have learned anything that please hit that thumbs up button, and also let me know where you guys are tuning from by commenting below. And if you have already done so, please hit that subscribe button and that little bell sign next to it, because this year I am dedicated to make your year the best one yet, and to remind you that kindness starts within you. But for now, guys, namaste.